we're back. Okay. Well, you approach the table. Like, there's food on it, but like none of it has been touched. And Tabit Mata just sits there, almost motionless. You only see his like eyes dart around the different parts of the room. And for a guy that's like, you know, like doing a pretty well, general party, he's not doing much himself. And you know, once you approach her, Dick looks at you and just motions of his head to his right and his left.
Did okay?
Says, welcome to my table. I trust you have interesting things to say, or you wouldn't have been allowed to approach my table.
Indeed, Vyacheslav Stankichi. That is my Theodor is my colleague, Hyde Berry. We are members of the Technocratic Union, and recently planet owners came here with many business as ambitions. I had some talk with Obid Matar, and what interested him the most is the possibilities of me designing unique plants for some of your farms. In general, we have many capabilities, and our objective is to grow in the city, sell, buy, and get to know a bit of the politics of this amazing place. We only recently arrived, but this place is a wonderful city. We're really enjoying what we see and the potential we find here.
You know, it's that's very good. This city is indeed the inspiring quality to all those who visit. And the one that greenlit you, he shall be commended for something to bring someone that interesting to me. While your gifts are certainly not that rare, I can tell there's something about you. You're brimming with unseen power, both of you. I can feel your mastery over reality being a lot more well built than many of your kind. And well, we do indeed have some need for those homegrown plants, so of your own making. But I would like to impose some conditions here. First of all, while powers are mighty, whatever you create will become worthless to us if you keep creating them for others, or even yourself. You need to become we need you to promise to us, to swear an oath, to not make something similar, or even the same. Again, for obvious reasons, unless it's for us. You can probably tell that if we allowed you to make more, and sell it to others, or you as a planet owner producing it yourself, that would be quite bad. We would buy something from you, and then it would lose its worth.
I completely understand. It's a basic non-compete compete contract. Very normal proceeding in non-union. We can work proper exclusivity. Whatever I made for you, I will never make it for anyone else, and I will not try to sell on my own even something similar. Can make a proper contract when we get to actual business.
Very well. I see you have a good sense of business. That is not that common. For many of your kind, once they've grown in power, also have grown in arrogance. Quite pleased to see you're more of the sensible kind. Well. Do you have any ideas already on what to do?
Oh, I don't know. I know a bit about your production. My good friend Marhatem is the provider of many of your slaves. He told me a bit of your farms, but I don't really know the tastes that of the region and what anyone here would be after. So if you just tell me something, any idea you find, anything you think that would be a success around here, I can make it, bring it to you, and then we can expand it.
What we would be looking for is something that can be enjoyed by Jin and other customers alike. And well, we have already many common drugs and from other places. That are common, somewhat common back on Earth. And yes, we do have still have contacts there. Occasionally, you invent something that to catch us some attention up here. I heard about something great called crocodile. It's very it's very common in a place called Russia.
Yes, indeed. Knew a friend that used that.
What a connoisseur. Unfortunately, we do not quite decay from it, but I imagine it being quite interesting to see the changes. I guess also quite deadly. But yes, suppose that just makes it all the valuable. We need to extract all the wealth we can from a customer before that. But yes, something I guess something that hits hard with us, and still won't outright kill our customers. And of
Yes,
yes.
I can think of it. Yes, I can make like for more theatrics something like not sure what would be better term, forbidden fruit or like fruit of decay. Make something beautiful with like a friendly exterior, but inside we have the actives of something like crocodile. So yes, that could work. Something that you eat gives you a sweet taste, gives you like a nice high, and also has this slow decaying effect.
Mm,
That would be workable.
that sounds like an idea. I would like you to pursue it once we get our, our contract established.
One question, like I know your people are very resistant, so if you want, uh, I could try to make a version injected with with power and make it so it could affect a gene. Would you be interested as well?
I would be, but I'm more interested in being reproducible and being able to grow on our farms.
Hmm. Yeah. The one with injected with power would be more tricky, but I'll try to see if it's viable. Maybe we just need a very special uh, ambient to nurture it. But yeah, this one is a bit more for the future. But I'll start with that. And well, that are my capabilities. But I'm not here alone. Hide if you want to sell your fish. Maybe you can also get a fund contract.
Uh, hmm. Let me take a look at my sheet at the moment.
Just sell him some of your robots. I heard people like them.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be interested in having droids on his farm or mining droids. Let's see.
Lord Matar, like Master Matar, just looks at you and says, maybe there's something I can sell to you. While your friend seems to have the most agency here. While you're already up here, I suppose, there's maybe something I can do for you. Normally, those below me bring me exactly what what I can talk about and have all the information. But with since this seems to be like a slow day. And I see as he says that he like looks upon the scene, and yeah, those of you that as well take a look. He's like one of the one of the girls, like being straight up dead on the floor, like in a puddle of her own blood. Seems like one of the nobles got up and straight up just slit her throat. It was the one that was eating right next to Ubit, and there's like and you know that that suspicious guest is like making out with like one of the human dancers, right on top of the food.
She's not a coward like that necromancer loser.
Yeah, not a coward, yeah.
Oh, well, so tell me, what do you do? Maybe I can offer you something.
I would say game, Rudama. What do I really have to offer besides from the exotic gas?
You're a fucking builder. You can build machines and
I could.
like buildings.
Yeah.
And can you make cybernetics?
I do have enough matter for it. I just don't have the life for it.
Well, you don't need to like you can make, well, at least I allow like making the cybernetics like separately, only requiring it
To implant.
here to implant. Yeah, of course, depending on like what you do, you might still need life, but that's more like a matter of the individual thing.
Yeah.
And well, for like selling, of course, what Bacon mentioned, and I guess also worth mentioning that you have like a lot of like materials that you could potentially extract from your world. However,
Yeah.
you do know that this house is specialized in like selling like
Mm.
agrarian products.
Yeah. That is true. Well, I am a engineer of some. I'm a very exquisite engineer, you see. And I do have the talent when it comes to the mastery of matter, if you understand. And a bit of time, one also may say. And when it does come to enhancements such as these, as you see, with the eye, I can make them, but I can make the item themselves. But you're probably going to need to get someone with the surgical skills to insert them for you. You know, as a can I do a etiquette as well, just to make it sound nice and etiquette.
I mean, sure. You want like some give me more like a manipulation expression.
Fair enough. I will do that instead.
Quite an etiquette here.
Plus for
So give me
illusion expression. Got it now.
just at a 6.
I will spend a willpower. Live in the noble's house, kiddo. 2 successes.
That's something, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I said. The problem is I don't have anything at the moment to sell.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you could sell coal, I guess, but
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 unless they want like black cocaine and coal heroin.
yeah, that's not that enticing for him.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, he like looks at you. The best I can think of is enhancing our workers. But if you can't transplant it, that might not be that worthwhile. You see, it's easy to get more, to get more slaves to work on our fields, and while making them individually more effective, that does bear some risk as well. I'm not outright declining you, but I do think it might be worth a lot less
That is fair enough.
than what your friend can offer. But to tell. If you have if you had anything you need, what would that be?
Hmm. As Hyde thinks, what would I need? Let me take a look at my character sheet. You cheeky bugger. On to me, didn't you? Well, I do have a certain gas that I'm currently researching. You see,
Gas.
which was a byproduct of the transformation of the planet in question, because the local inhabitants decided to get all uppity. You see, and I just decided, besides from spending time to pacify them, I just terraformed the entire place to get rid of them and replace them. But there seems to be a strange byproduct, you see, that came out of it, which is an unusual gas substance that appeared, which I'm trying to find out what the actual properties are, if you understand my meaning.
So you need someone to help you with figuring out those properties.
You could say that, yes.
Certainly a bit of a rarer case, and someone requiring more specialized. But we do have people in employ that do know how to assess land and the valuables within it. Or we mostly care about fertile soil as we take on new worlds and explore parts of the ones we already have. There's something to be said about someone like that, you know. I need to look through the exact roster of people, but I could lend you someone like that for a price. You need to assure safety. You need to feed them. Need to house them. But and of course leave something with us as a security deposit.
That is true. Hyde takes a look at his belongings. Let's see what I got. I do have something of a valuable item in my base, which is a very rare item. When I do come back here, I could give you, as a place of security, a dragon skin. A portion of a dragon skin. Very rare, recently hunted, you see.
That in large enough quantity, that certainly would be an adequate security for us. Well, we will discuss the details, the final details of this contract later, but I think we've come to a bit of a good agreement, or the foundations of some. My attendants will take care of most of the details. But yeah, that perfectly works for me, at the very least. And always happy to bind our business partners like this. Very well. Of course, Mr. Life Manipulator. I offer you the same thing if there's anything you can think of in terms of your needs, which I might be able to provide. Please, speak up.
For now, I have all my needs. The only little thing that I thought to myself, I go into city, I wish eventually to have a meeting with the Caliph.
A meeting with the Caliph? You're certainly the first one to do that. Or to want that, rather. It's a bit tricky, as the court to Caliph is a closed matter to nobles of the city. However, in some cases, guests are allowed to join and bring their matter before the Caliph. So, what is the matter you wish to bring before the Caliph?
I just wish to uh, learn from him. He's very old, powerful, and wise. I wish to learn from the past, mostly about religious matters. Recently came to some events that made me need to create a new sort of religion to help a spirit friend of mine, and with the wisdom of the Caliph, probably met the Prophet, Jesus Christ, and many more ancient prophets. I wish to learn from him. Maybe even get to some truths about the creation. Who knows?
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Well, I don't know priest for sure, but one thing that's known to all of Jinn kind is that Allah created us from smokeless fire. Right right before humanity. We were here first, and I think the Caliph would tell something similar. However, it's true that he would probably know a lot more than well, most of us, if not all of us in the city do. He's probably the oldest in the city and most powerful of our kind. And I'll be more than happy to aid in such a scholarly endeavor, as it is a duty of all nobles to not only look out for the creation of more wealth and prosperity for our houses, but also give a helping hand in those pursuing the more mental arts. Very well. You shall have my backing. Not sure how long it will take for me to get this invitation through, but it should not take too long. 1 or 2 days at most, I think.
That is very surprising. I was expecting needing to stay to visit the city many times for long periods until I get such an honor.
Oh well, your endeavor is quite curious. Most just simply wish to ask for a wish from the Caliph, and we make it a bit of a game for those to get permission. But I know at least 2 more houses that are willing to support you, and that's more than enough to get you into the court. Your friend would have to get his own invitation, but you should be good. As far as I know, there's only like one other person that's trying to get into the Caliph's court at this point in time, so the wait there shouldn't be too long.
I'm quite curious. Who else is trying to get into his court?
Some sort of Effendi. I think your faction is not on good terms with them.
Yes. They even attacked our dwarf planet some time ago, but we drove them off. Have some issues.
course, that makes sense. As far as I know, she's very close to getting enough approval. They do make her work for it, but the noble house that she's backed by, can at least can be very helpful in that regard. They seem to genuinely support her, which is unusual. They're not the best friends of humanity. While most of Jinkind does not care to be too friendly with mankind. The children of Mud are still have left scars on the memories of many of us. At least those of us old enough to remember. And all I know is these the memories of House Arasi are certainly longer than most others. They're slow to forgive and easy to set on a path of vengeance.
That's fair. From what I heard, something from the history, it's like I would say it's well deserved.
Very well, and well, not sure, but I do hope the wish is going to be interesting, that she's going to utter. Hopefully it won't be something boring, like make me rich.
Ja, den är fan we are great enemies, but I have to give to them. They have some creativity.
Some of them, but others are blunt tools and barely fit for field labor, let alone
Yes.
intricate schemes.
Yeah, really, it would be very boring if she just asked, "Oh, I want to be part of." There was. Can't see many of them doing that.
Indeed.
Hmm?
There's an entire part of their faction that's pure dedicated to gaining power. It's boring. What they would even do with this? Destroy the world? That just would mean their power would mean nothing.
Yeah, I had I made an enemy some time ago. You probably saw some of them going through your city. We call them Nordics. Just like very similar to human, but more like paler. More from like, look a bit like the people from the Germanic lands.
No.
With some mental abilities. I made an enemy from one of their old and powerful scientists, and when he got corrupted, he just had the bright idea of, oh, instead of having proper revenge or making me suffer, he just wanted to ascend himself and replace like a planetary spirit, tackling himself, making his existence very sad and unmutable. Even the spirit, as I said before, the spirit friend I have, even she is aware of her situation and saddened by her own existence, and this guy just wanted to be that instead of like doing anything fun with the great power and army he had.
That's really unfortunate. Oh well. Sometimes power can be a trap. Well, almost always. But it does have its merits. I think it's merely currency to buy you something nicer. And here's the thing about spirits. Many of them do not think like we do. Not like humans, not like jinns. They have no agency. Some more powerful ones do, and those we are willing to treat as equals. But the others, and he points at like one of the transparent women, like dancing in the middle. It says one of these. They're not like animals quite, but they're not far off of animals. It's like there's a vital part missing of their soul. Something that makes them their own person. They merely fulfill their place in the world. Like whatever concept they are, this one in particular. They're trapped by it and cannot grow beyond it. We have found ways to make them work for us, but then that doesn't mean they can be good conversation partners or even equals in the slightest. I think some others have tried to elevate them, but always to no avail. Oh well. But I now started to ramble. And I think it's time to go back to the festivities. And if you have any no more questions, I would like you to return to your places and keep enjoying our festivities. Make sure to eat the food, enjoy our women, and enjoy our exotic substances.
I thank you. It's a very pleasant place and was a very, very good talk.
Always a pleasure. I guess slide nod to both of you.
To take you to leave, I guess. We bow as we leave as well.
Yup.
And it's really going to be fun if I get to TK live before T Nefandi.
That's why I got that meme ready.
Just leaving the court, she devastated because her petition got rejected because someone else got assigned.
Yeah. At least you bring something interesting to the table. Like, they're like immortal beings. Imagine being like vampires, but you don't actually need to drink blood. And, sunlight doesn't hurt you. So you just like, sit in your palace, grow like richer and more powerful with every passing year. And it's like, You see like someone like us just struggle by and be like, oh yeah, I want to be rich, I want to be powerful, I want to be beautiful. Like every few years, and it's like, again, they just get destroyed by their own wish. But finally, like someone actually asking, oh yeah, where do you actually come from? It's like, oh yeah, cool, awesome. Someone talking theology. And yeah, I guess that's a good point to end this session.
I was going to ping Alex to see if he was going to ever appear.
Yeah, I mean, even if it did, like time is already pretty far advanced.
We're already 3 hours past start time.
Yeah.
Like we
so
are.
Sad that we didn't have time to talk with the Red Lady.
I mean, you still can next session if you want to.
Not sure. Vicious love is on the part of God. He should not be talking with random thoughts.
True. True. I can tell you this much. This is like I think I talked about it before. It's like one of these like weird white wolf things that's like somewhere in the lore. I don't know where I added this thing as a character, but certainly it's a thing somewhere. I think I made a sheet for it somewhere for no discernible reason. Let me check and scroll down. No, not like this. Where are you? Really do I not have like a mouse for it at all? Oh, okay, now I have. Ah, yes. Yeah, no, that's a fucking fully done sheet. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess I should start rolling to see who goes first for in-character and out-of-character lessons. No, not lessons, but thoughts. Okay, back in-character and out-of-character thoughts.
In character, Vicious Love is just really surprised on like how easy it is to get into the court and like get to know powerful people here. Thought it was going to be like a lot of work. Because it's a technocrat, it's weird people, low interactions. We had to struggle, but no, just ask your slave trader friend, go to one party, say, yeah, I can make you some fancy plans, and you get an audience with the caliph. Easy. Out of character, the most important knowledge. Necromancers are cowards, but in the fun they have courage to talk in front of people.
Yeah.
Respect for them.
I mean, what do you think like necromancers deal with in that? Because you know they don't quite fight back. They are they're you know they're mindless servants, not someone that challenges the necromancer.
You see,
Yeah,
the
they're fucking
necromancer.
nerds.
You see,
They
the
don't.
necromancer doesn't have a penis. You see, it has a bone. It has to use. You see.
Jesus.
Actually, I can imagine the necromancer just makes like one of those intelligent skeletons, and it's a chalk skeleton, and just says, "Shut up, nerd! I'm not going to obey you. Go read your books."
Oh my god, perfect. I need to remember that at some point. Beautiful. Puddle of blood. Just spreading out. And yeah, time to see who's gonna be next. Oh, it's Sam's. What a surprise.
In game, I really have nothing to bring to the table, to be honest, when it came to this, because my specialty wasn't really needed at all. Outer game, yeah, honestly, this is an orgy pie, and the skeleton dude decide to go in the curtains. What a coward!
Well, so that's one thing I would like to point out here. What's wrong to like trying to throw your bone with like trying to get like someone actually capable.
Okay, okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean I get to did choose like someone, but wasn't quite the someone I was expecting you to. Like they have like people that deal with like infrastructure and stuff like that.
What
And
the
like
problem
logistics
is,
for sure.
you also, but the biggest problem is you also have to remember is, I'm getting other members of the other factions as well. you see. So it's not just void engineers. I also have to be aware of what the Iteration X and the New World Order will see it this way.
Well, yes, for sure. But like, you do know that like mostly they're dealing with slaves, and you've seen that they have like humans. They wouldn't just give you like some random like you know, some random like spirit or something, or even like a gin.
Okay.
Like they would
Okay, that's fair enough.
they would be giving you someone that is both expendable and at the same time like someone's capable at its job. Like it did. That's why you have to. That's why I want like a security deposit, because otherwise they didn't know whatever they're giving you might not come back if it's something too crazy.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
If my world was fertile, but unless they want algae cocaine or something,
Hey, yeah, but the thing is like the issue is
can
that
they grow that already?
they can grow stuff on their own already, so like selling them you try to like sell to like a farmer, like some sort of agrarian product, that's probably not going to work that well unless it's something that they cannot produce or don't want to produce. But
Yeah, it's just, how do I say this? Even I realize I can't really sell anything, so
yeah,
it's just how it is.
yeah, yeah, sweet, and
Unless the fucker can make like ordinary crops grow in the Arctic conditions, unless he can give me that fellow, which I highly doubt they can.
probably not. Like they can probably give you some magical plants, but it would not grow in your world because it wouldn't obey technocratic reality rules.
Yeah, cut.
Yeah, and considering that would be like a serious expenditure of the resources in the first place, it would probably be like really expensive for you as well.
Which is kind of not worth it at that point. Which is like, what else can I milk them? Realistically speaking,
Yeah,
wait a minute. Why not just get a guy who can look around and see how much what they're actually worth? Because we got a lot of minerals, but which one's actually worth digging up?
well, this is one in particular. I mean, I guess if you want to like use them for that, that will also work. But it's like primary objective will be for like looking for the exotic gas, unless you want to like strike a different kind of deal.
I could probably strike a different deal as well when it comes to the infrastructure,
Uh,
but we'll need to see what I can offer. Because realistically speaking, I kind of have nothing unless I can probably part with something so rare. Let's see. Oh yeah, don't I have that Phoenix thing
mm,
potion?
well,
That's the resurrection thing.
yeah. But counterpoint.
It's not rare.
Well, no, well, they can buy it themselves, but no, I know what I'm getting to. Like, why not just give them the task? Like, it's money.
Oh, okay. What? How much task though?
Depends like how long you want them, and like what this person.
Um,
Yeah.
let's check my base because I need to
Okay,
check
I'll
how
give
much
you like a
task.
bill, like some exact like numbers down the line, but all things considered, so probably not nothing too crazy. Like it was like 15
Right.
tasks. It was like 15 tasks for like entire suit, and they were
Yeah.
speed build, so you can guess prices would not be that high.
Oh, that's easy. That should be cheap. Probably do like a task deal for the infrastructure guy.
Yeah. And of course you should deposit more like I don't think so.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Sadly.
But yeah, okay. I think that's all the thoughts we need getting out of character, and otherwise, well, you did attend this feast, and then by the end of it, you can recover 1 willpower point, just by being here. You'll be a bit out of commission the next day, like no matter what you do, because they're low key like drugging stuff in here. At least like in a reasonable fashion, and otherwise it's also worth mentioning that yeah, you have to like wait anyways, but yeah, like wait until like adding it like after talking to this chick here, and well, once you're done with that, you can probably add it, and otherwise well, visionary, yeah, no, that certainly applies, so 1 willpower point for breaking for that one, and you were director. I guess it did some directing, I suppose. Considering how like lax we
I
are.
wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't say much directing, but
Yeah, well, yeah, like, but we've the thing is, I've been like very much like generous with this, with like the PowerPoints recovery before.
yeah.
So wouldn't make much sense to like just cut you out. In this case, honestly, I'm considering just going back to like 1 willpower point base. But on the other hand, I do want at least like some pretending. So it encourages some playing into your nature a bit more. I know. Like it's pretty much just an illusion, but illusion do matter with humans. So
That's true.
And honestly, it's pretty easy to play into your nature when your nature is visionary, so you just do the range crazy shit.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
you had to do ranged crazy character. Oh yeah, and I guess 3 willpower point, and willpower 3 XP, 3 XP.
yes. I have 15, so that means I could buy another legendary attribute merit. Now the question is, should I start another attribute at 6?
We could.
What else can I use XP for?
Well, you could learn more languages, for example.
Don't know if Viciouslav would learn.
Hey, what
Arabic.
should I get? I should
It's a Semitic language.
probably get another ability, because I'm a Giga Chialdo.
Later, can I get Arity 6?
No.
I wanted the Dragon Heart, so I could bypass my limitation.
I could try to eventually get Correspondence too. It's useful.
Yeah.
Should I get? No, it wouldn't work. Honestly, I should probably up my leadership game. Probably. Could I get Can I get another dot in leadership? Because I'm on the 3rd dot and I'm going to the 4th dot.
Can you just up that?
Hmm?
Pretty sure you just up that.
Did I? Oh, okay.
Well, I would I would ask you to at least spend some time, refining your like knowledge on this kind of stuff first. Get a little bit of practice under your belt. Also like observe someone doing it, get some tips, or really anything to justify it.
What else can I do? Oh, I don't know, something useful. Can I up my firearms to not to from 2 to 3 then?
Yes. For sure.
4. Let's do that. Minus 4. Up the up. I should probably be somewhat. Why not get Enigmas up? I rolled it more than once. From 2 to 3.
Sure. Alright, and I guess time to say goodbye to the bots. Well, bye bots. Bacon is not talking to you anymore. I'm sorry.
Pussy's face.
Bye.